Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 300 and... Somebody forgot to pull up number 379 of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's trying to topple the government with me tonight?
Hey everybody, it's Kenneth Sanity, also known as Stoltenheim Reinbach III.
Minx Sanity, longtime Suikoden super fan.
So I guess that makes me Stoltenheim Reinbach IV. I'm Tikdal. Crap, I'm Kyle from the RPG show.
And I am Desiree Corruption, and I am also Steinbach Reinbach the Fifth. Steinhard von Reinbach the Fifth.
I forgot what I chose. So we are here to talk about a game that's supposed to have been on the show years ago, but finally happened. Suikoden, first one. I think is that how you say it?
Wait, hold on, time out. It's Suikoden, technically by Konami from Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
It's said by Psychomantis. It's true.
Suikoden.
Yep.
Okay. I've been saying it wrong all my life. Can you believe that, Ken?
I remember people trying to say it, calling it Suikoden.
Yeah. Suikoden. Heard a lot of them.
Yeah, I have always said it wrong then, my entire life.
Everybody did. Everybody did.
Fair. And someone told me to say it Suikoden. That was done by a friend of mine at the time that told me that. So that's why I used that. That's why I said it that way, because that's how he told me to pronounce it.
Yeah, maybe you need to get new friends.
Well, he doesn't talk to me anymore, or hasn't in a long time.
Well, congratulations,
but you did.
New friends.
No. Right. And this game was developed by Konami, and published by Konami, and came out in 1995 in Japan, 1996 in North America. Fuck.
Like right near a hair's breadth away from the PlayStation 1 launch year.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So I always start these off with our memories. So I had actually played this game back in the day for PS1. I found it at a Take-Two, and I didn't know what it was, but it was an RPG, so I bought it. And they had Suikoden 2 also. Sorry, no. And I regret. It was like $20. I'm like, I don't care.
Didn't buy it. Oh.
I know.
I was going to say, you weren't scared away by the cover of the North American version?
I mean, the cover is ugly. Not the cover of the episode, by the way, because I'm not putting that version on here. I hate that picture.
I don't know. It has some charm to it, like old Frazetta
really
stuff.
Does.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, you can definitely see they have Emperor Barbarossa and I think Windy and maybe Luck.
I think that's your main character.
Is that Leapont on the left side? I think it's Leapont, right?
Maybe I have to look at it again.
You can't even tell.
In a bigger picture.
Terrible cover, but I mean, that was a thing in America.
They got the Soul Eater, though. The Soul Eater's dead on.
Right, like that was the important part.
Oh, that's what that thing is in the bottom right?
Yeah. It's the Soul Eater.
Wait, isn't one of those Ted supposed to be Ted? Does it have like a crossbow or something?
Maybe Ted's the top right. It's Ted or Luck. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I thought Luke was.
Is he green or blue? That's a big tell.
Black.
Neither.
Yeah, black.
I mean, Ted is probably no. Ted wasn't shirtless. That guy looked shirtless.
Like this is
neither of them were shirtless.
Yeah, neither were.
This is up there with like the Mega Man NES cover, the original Mega Man. Like it's not what you're getting inside at all. This looks like a Poison music video.
Yeah, there's like a long tradition of American box arts being like turned into heavy metal album covers, like some old. I think it was like Wizards and Warriors for the NES or SNES.
Oh God! Yeah, I remember how that one looked.
Those are all bad. And Ken, what's your history with this?
Oh God, my history involves a lot of weekend nights chugging Mountain Dew back in high school. With this, just my friend Paul and I would rent this, and we rented it on a whim the first time, but we kept going back until we beat it, and then we rented 2 when that came out and did the same thing, and just a lot of Mountain Dew, a lot of late nights. Eventually you hit a wall, you get tired, you go play a couple races and Wipeout XL, then you come back and get ready to go.
And Minx.
I'm going to make y'all feel old here. I was 7 when this game came out.
Eat shit.
That does not make me feel old. I was older than that.
I was older than that too.
Right, exactly.
Why they did that?
My earliest memories of this are actually we rented it from Blockbuster. We had a borrowed PlayStation 1. We did not own a memory card. So that console sat on with this game for 2 weeks straight. Well, we beat it.
Awesome.
It was a great 2 weeks with my mom.
That's great.
Quick question: did you beat it fully, or
We did not. We did not complete it that first run through, but I distinctly remember her printing an entire walkthrough once we owned the game and a PlayStation, so that we could complete it.
Nice.
Yeah, I first saw it as probably you guys saw it at a rental place, either Blockbuster or Movie Gallery, as it was called down here. Yeah, I picked it up. I don't know how I picked it up or why. It just appeared in my. I don't think it was even the cover art that got me. I have no idea. Maybe my mom got it me for Christmas one day or 1 year. I don't know. But I remember playing it a lot and still playing it every once in a while.
And Kyle.
Boy, I have a zillion stories about this game. It's my favorite series of all time for RPGs, and I'm a huge RPG guy. I actually skipped the first game and bought the second one first because the cover art, it terrified me as a kid. I was like, what the WTF? And then I saw a kid with Tonfa. I'm like, oh, dude, Tonfa? Are you kidding me right now? Let's go to that game instead. Like, hands down sold. But absolutely love these. Like, they are just completely fantastic games. Weirdly enough, I like these games so much that because of these games, I started looking into the 4 classic Chinese novels, which one of them is also Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and this game led me to playing all the Dynasty Warriors games. Like, that's how into these games I was. I was the kid who wrote, I had a list of all the 27 True Runes that they released game by game in my dresser when I was like 12 years old. Like, I thought they were going to finish this my entire life. And
going to your thing about weapons, I think there are only 2 main characters in the whole series that have bladed weapons. 3 with a knife, 4 with a sword, I think. Everyone else are like blunt weapons.
3 technically has like 3 main characters, but that's a different conversation.
But I'm just saying the majority of them have like non-bladed, non-standard weapons, you know?
I have a bone to pick with 3, but let's
you
not
guys can't see them, but
this
is where I'm at. I literally have these Tonfa. Like, that's why part of the reason I bought this game.
I absolutely love those. That's great.
Yeah.
I remember finding the Tonfa or the Nunchaku, they were called, in Symphony of the Night.
Oh, yeah.
We're not talking about that.
Great game. But, like, so for those that don't know, this is a turn-based RPG. But the gimmick to it, gimmick's not the right word, but that's the word I'm going to use, is that you can get 108 characters. And that's one of the things that, like, I didn't know that when I first picked this up. I just like, RPG, I got to beat 100 RPGs before my friend does because we have a competition going on. That never happened, by the way. We never finished because they got mad at me and they all stopped trying. So, but that's why I bought this game. And, like, you know, so it's a turn-based RPG to go back to what I was saying. But yeah, you can get 108 characters to build your force. And also a 6-person party. Can
I do a fun backstory about that real quick, though? Please. So the 108 characters are technically from the novels I was talking about, the Water Margin. The whole story is that a bunch of thieves and robbers got together and joined as a humongous crew to get rid of the evil government. That's literally the point of the story. So every one of these games is based off of that concept where you have to collect all the robbers and bandits and ne'er-do-wells to make a better society from the evil government. Like,
it's like
the whole point.
Yeah, it's like there's not just turn-based battles. There's like rock paper scissors duels. There's these big battles that are also rock paper scissors, and the various mini games strewn around.
I don't touch any of the mini games.
I love the cup dice game. Cup dice game for life. The cup.
I've said this before. I don't like gambling. In real life, and apparently I don't like gambling even in video games.
No, in the original with Marco, and I don't know if it's in the remaster, but in the original, the Marco Cup game is pre-registered based on step counts, and you can reset it and win every time.
Yeah, there's a whole speed run angle to that.
Just in case.
There's a pattern that gets set.
And also, in your 6-person party, if each of your characters have a high enough luck stat, that affects your gambling odds.
So affects your drop rate. I had to do that once. So, and this is the first playthrough where I got all 108 stars. I've never done that before, and I played this game. I want to say this is either my 3rd or 4th time, but I've never gotten all 108 stars before.
That whole dice game basically funded my whole campaign. Like constantly, like upgrading weapons. If I needed money, go gambling, win, and I didn't even know about save scumming. I would always just go back to gambling, place a couple bets, and get maxed out money to spend on armor and weapon upgrades.
Leveling. That's what I did.
Save the game, go gamble a few times, save the game, reset when I don't like the outcome. Yeah.
And about that leveling, it's easy. Like, when you go to a new place, you gain levels faster.
Yep,
yes.
as long as you can survive the first battle or two, you're set.
It's actually one of the smarter systems that this game has because it allows almost any character to catch up instantaneously, no matter how long ago you left them behind. Because if you could only make, say, like a dozen characters out of your playable 58 or so, like viable at the end of the game, it would suck. It would absolutely wreck this game.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna make me check.
But the fact that
you can get past it though. The best way that you can get past it is you can just have one character fight per combat, and they'll get all the experience. It's actually one of the ways you speedrun the second game.
I wouldn't like that though.
It's kind of funny when you have like a level 60 Ryu in the second game before like the white deer in.
Oh yeah, and there's also the secret trick to get the prosperity rune.
Yeah, I didn't do that either.
Yeah.
I may have just sold it because I needed that money faster than running around and grinding.
You don't need it anyway.
I may have had it because I had it day one on the remaster.
That was on the remaster. I just speed ran the original. I pulled out my PlayStation for this.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
I haven't replayed it, but I can probably tell you beat by beat in my head how and what happens, and can just rattle things off because I played it so many times.
I feel that. I just wanted to.
Timeless game. I mean, it is just a very, like, and it's not a long RPG. I think it took me 20 hours to beat or something.
Yeah, it's really compact.
I'm sure. I mean, I knew this fact a long while. I don't know if it's still true or not, but Suikoden was almost a Super NES game, or was going to be for the Nintendo PlayStation thing, because all of it's pretty basic in some ways. The sprite art, the battles, a lot of things just haven't gotten that big PlayStation sprite quality yet, you know?
I think that's something I appreciated about it too, is that it felt like the RPGs that I loved so much, which is the 16-bit generation.
It's like a half step towards.
You want to hear the really funny thing about this game? I love telling people about this.
Please.
This game came out in Japan before Super Mario RPG came out.
Oh, that's wild.
Yes. Whole year.
I believe that. I know it's true too.
When did Secret of Mana come out? Because I think that was supposed to be a CD game as well. Yeah.
I can't remember with that one. Also on this podcast. I mean, it's hard to, like, when it comes, like, because the special thing about this game is the characters. And one thing that's hard is there's so many different characters, and any character really can be good. I mean, I have my favorites, and every time I play this game, I have to use my favorites. I always use Clive, the guy with a gun that you get mid to late game, or near the. I have to. I don't have a choice.
It's a lot of fun, but I never use him.
He's a lot two than one.
That's what I've heard.
Well, yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. Victor and Flick were always in my party. They're always my homies.
Every time I could. And I would always stick a water rune on Cleo and throw her in there any chance I could.
Oh, samesies.
You know, I use Cleo a lot, but I actually switched to Sarah and Elaine this time instead. And actually a little bit better than Cleo, won't lie. You have to get Flichter in your party. If Flichter's not a part of it in your first run through, like, you're not playing this game, right?
True.
Also, my personal, Pesmerigo, gotta do it.
Also great, but also someone you don't get till end game.
Also, it's worth the wait.
Also, Stallion, always in my party.
Nope.
Yeah, for the Holy Rune, you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
It's just for the ×2 speed. No.
Yeah. And overworld speed
fast
too.
enough, you get the blinking mirror, and you can in and out of everything.
But you can go twice as fast.
Yeah.
No.
But I clearly don't need to. I ran that game in 16 hours.
Yeah, it's easy.
I don't like stallions, so I never used them.
Right.
I'm very particular with the people I use, I've noticed with this game.
So this last run through, I added Kai to my party, and that was a game changer. Being able to do both their damage guaranteed to every enemy, every fight. There's no dodging
Joey.
that.
Kai is
his master.
Exactly.
Kai is Tyr's master.
Yeah, your stick trainer on the bridge between.
Okay, of course I got him, but I didn't use him.
Oh, he is so worth it. That Unite attack was just perfect.
It makes the game easy mode, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hellion's really good because the magic's so strong right away too. I actually use Kawanda Rossman in this one. Kawanda's pretty good. I was surprised.
Oh yeah,
and Kawanda's an M too, not even an S. Like that was Would
you ever want whatever their face is in your party? The Scarletta, the poison
Milich
guy. Yeah,
Milich is actually pretty good in this game.
I hate him.
I put him in my party, I go back and recruit the characters I need, and I take him right back out of my party. I have never fought with him.
Milik is kind of like...
I don't like the way he just always bothers me.
Flick and Milik have about the same stats, I believe.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, they're frontline magic fighters.
And I would always put in, what's her name? Valeria, the one you get from the Kobold Village.
Yep.
And with her
Falcon Rune. Yes.
Yeah.
Valeria and Kasumi, heroes all the time. Love those two.
Great direct damage, absolutely.
I liked her.
Who is the big woman you get from
Ronnie
Bell?
Yeah, Ronnie Bell. Yeah, she's good.
No Ulan, but do like a Ronnie Bell as well.
Gotta love a giantess. I gotta go
her.
Taiho was my all-star this run through.
Really?
Too many
I'm not a big Taiho fan. I don't know why. I'm a Yamku guy. I like Luke Wilson. I don't know.
I don't like him either.
That Unite, though, with Yamku is just choice.
Right. And if you load them with healing items, they can still heal while they're unbalanced. So it does make it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we want to talk about it, the inventory system is...
Yeah,
is...
not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's manageable. It's super manageable for 95, honestly.
Exactly. You have a storehouse as soon as you have a castle, if you remember to go get the dude.
Yeah.
You want to talk terrible stuff, let's go to Ogre Battle 64 a year and a half later and talk about inventory.
But then I have to play that. I've never experienced that game, so I don't know anything about it, thank God.
You're fine.
60 hours, easy.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
This inventory system or Earthbound's inventory system? Better or worse?
I think this is worse.
Earthbound because you kit the delivery person.
Like, here's my main problem. Let's say I finally want to get Victor some dragon armor. This is absolutely hypothetical and not based on fact in any way, shape, or form. But I have to, he's got too much shit. I got to clear out some of the stuff that I picked up along the way, transfer that to somebody else, finally go back in, get him his dragon armor, equip the dragon armor, go back, exit out of the seller screen, go back in to sell the armor that I didn't want in the first place that I tried to change out.
Did you know you can sell the armor that you are currently wearing? It just makes you confirm it.
Yes.
Okay. Also, why are you carrying a bunch of crap around? You have a storeroom.
Because I'm in Lorimar, and I'm very far away from my castle.
That's why you have a blinking mirror.
Do not talk to me about
Vicky is a hero, and that's why she's there is for the inventory management, okay?
It wasn't an
that's
item.
Why she exists. Vicky,
so, hey, it was much better.
True.
Yeah, the blinking mirror is an item.
In the first, I played the remastered this time, which was much better. That's also why this episode took freaking... So I had put this on the schedule back in like 2021, but they kept not releasing the remaster, so I kept putting it off.
Yeah.
All right, so having played both the remaster and the original within the span of the last week, because I'm an adult with free time, there was a lot of good Americanization for modern audiences, but I'm not happy about losing some of the charm of the typos. And why is it not still the Star Dragon sword? That's my biggest complaint.
Yeah, that is.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds rough. That's the first time I'm hearing that. I haven't played the. I haven't played the remaster yet. So
yeah, the remaster mostly did a really good job. Like fixed the line "so much killing in front of a children." It now actually reads "in front of children." Like, it fixed a lot of the weird stuff. But I think it updated the name to like the Celestial Sword or something.
Yeah.
But it should be the Star Dragon Sword.
Yeah.
It's just, it felt wrong collecting something named not right.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved all the different weapon names your weapons would change into. Because you didn't buy weapons. You had to go to Smith's to just upgrade them. And
that is a cool feature.
Oh, and it's so expensive.
But
yes, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like,
I really like
it.
That.
It does give you the feeling of like an actual like war, though, rather than just a few characters you're leveling up. Like, it does cost a lot to keep the whole system going.
And as I said, rolling those dice, getting those storms, maxing my thing out. Yeah.
I don't know how you got through this without gambling, Mike, because like, if you're not gambling, there were several times that I left my castle with over 1 million bits. And
I grinded a lot.
I just sold everything.
Don't use magic at all. I didn't use a single healing magic spell this entire game.
That I cannot comprehend.
Yeah.
He knows me.
It's free real estate, man. Like,
just use items.
Yeah, just use items the whole game.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's fair. You can do that. That's very doable.
Everybody's holding
very
shit.
doable.
They can't buy armor.
We were full up on armor. At that time
when
I
armor slots.
But I play it wrong. I mean, I know that. Like, wait till you hear next week's episode.
Theoretically, you could give everybody
wrong.
6 500 HP heals then.
Yeah, I did. They all have mega medicines.
That's plenty of healing. Yeah.
I was good. I also, one of the characters we haven't brought, I mean, there's a lot of characters we haven't brought, but I used Cage. When I was a kid, I thought Cage was the coolest. So every time I play, I use Cage.
Kage.
Oh, is it Kage?
I guess it's Kage, but I've also called him Cage the whole time, so I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, but we were little kids who didn't know any better.
It's exactly. You pronounced an Americanized version of what you saw on the screen.
Yes. And I like him. I have liked him ever since I was a kid, and he's in my party every time. because you guys had said you were trying to use different parties. I'm like, that's a good idea. I should do that too. And then lo and behold, I had all the same characters right back. So that didn't work out very well.
I feel like that is a kid thing. Like, I'm not trying to say that you're childish, but like,
I can be. My wife would agree with you again.
We hyper fixate on ninjas because ninjas are fucking badass.
Cool, yeah.
It's true. It's true, but the girl is cuter.
Oh, Kasumi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't use her.
Kasumi?
She's the better of the two. I go Kasumi, but
her Shrike rune is amazing.
All the different runes that are just attacks. Like, what is it? I would put the rune on Victor that would just give him an instant critical attack.
That's the killer rune, that increases your crits. Double beat runes are good too with the double attack.
What's the one that who the fuck has it? Is it Pond that has the bull rune?
Boar rune.
Yeah.
That one's good too.
Boar rune's good. We already talked about the Falcon rune.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did we talk about do you want to talk about the Soul Eater rune?
The garbage rune? Sure.
Oh, you bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
no. If you're using the instant death spells, they're useless against bosses. But once you get level 4 unlocked and you can get Judgment, that spell is the best in the game, in my personal opinion.
And you would know better than I do for the record. So.
Totally not needed. And I won't lie, like, of all the 27 True Runes, Soul Eater, game-wise, is probably the worst of them.
Probably, but in that game, it's a good spell.
It's a personal preference thing where I don't like anything that has an instant death type of feature to it, so I'm automatically turned off by it because it has that.
Well, the level.
As you said,
I know you're right, Ken, but
Adjustment is the one that does damage. There's a big hard-hitting spell near the end you get that does damage with the Soul Eater.
There's
I think
levels of the Soul
But you could
Eater
also just use
level 2 and level 4 both do damage. Level 2 I think does 300 damage, level 4 does 1500 damage. So level 4 is worth it.
Your main character is probably doing more damage with a normal critical attack by then than the spell, in all honesty. And you also have other casters who get 2 level 4s who have better spells, lightning, wind, or others. It is not the best spell in the game.
I had 3. I had 3 judgments by the end.
Is it this game or the next game where you can double up and get...
I got to level 60-something in the 16 hours I was playing.
Usually low 50s or like high 40s is where you can get through this.
Is it this game or Suikoden 2 where you can do a dual magic attacks?
2 has... I think, no, this one you get the 2. Duels. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a special magic attack with 2 people. Like Fire and Wind.
Attack.
Yeah, in all honesty, if you want to do high magic damage, just go Lightning Rune.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
It's higher.
Yes, but there's so many of the bosses in the end game have a high resistance to lightning.
They're also like upgraded Thunder Runes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Base runes. I forget what they're called.
The Thunder Rune, you're right.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the lightning is the base rune that Flick comes with. You can upgrade it to the Thunder Rune.
Yeah. Yeah. Normally I'm anti-Mike on not using the main stuff
by
in the game,
uninstalling and reinstalling the rune. That's not the right word, but go to Genie in your castle.
Yeah, and you find you find new runes. You just go to Gene.
Yep.
Or a Rune Meister in any city.
Yep.
Man, do I play games wrong?
Just
that one time.
Different.
Hey, if you get through them and you have a fun time, you're not playing it wrong.
True.
You just
we will just mock
different ways.
We will just bear the burden of being mocked mercilessly.
Oh, hey, I still have that meme on here from Richard with the 3 dragons, so it's always on my phone.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
True.
Wait till next week.
Oh boy.
I played the game very wrong for next week's episode, but that's a different thing. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I've beaten this game multiple times. I don't think I ever knew that. But also, I haven't played this game in over a decade. Easy. I've been wanting to, but how long was that remaster in production?
Too long.
Oh God. Years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were talking about it, and then they had a release date. Then they kicked it back 5 or 6 months. But I think they really only worked on it for about a year.
Okay, because they talked about it for years.
They talked about it for years.
And it didn't have a release date, and I was like, okay, it's got to be coming soon. It's got to be coming soon. And they just kept pushing it, and they just never released.
Do you think they were trying to give whatever that other game a little leeway?
Eugene Chronicles?
No.
Yeah, no, that's separate entirely.
Completely, yeah. It was the same director, but they're completely separate studios. And now Suikoden's coming back with their anime Star Leap and the live action play that's going on already. So I think they were trying to tie it in more with that than anything.
Well,
I
was just thinking that. Well, it's also being respectful to the original creators of Suikoden who went in to do Eugene Chronicles.
Yeah, but when are companies nice to people that don't work for them anymore?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died before Aiden released, even, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it really had much to go with that.
Companies also care about people, so,
Is the character designer still around? The woman, I forget what her name's called?
Yeah, she redrew all the stuff for the remasters.
Which is great, because Hicks doesn't look like a predator anymore.
I should look up Hicks now. Thank you. I'm
Hicks. Oh my God.
Remember.
Yeah.
He's got a 6 head. It's not even a 4 head.
And LePont isn't orange anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a mustache. LePont has a mustache.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Clean
Hicks
up, though.
is
a giant head.
Hicks is the one with Tager, right?
Yes, from Warriors Village.
Yeah.
That joins when you go after the...
Yeah, Neck Lord.
Neck
yes,
Lord.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, can we talk for 3 seconds about a vampire named Neck Lord?
Yes,
just
the
3
Lord
seconds.
of Necks. Come on.
You know what? Talk all
That makes
your
sense
shit,
to me.
But that is the dude. All right?
Yeah.
That is my dude.
It's true. That is one of my favorite parts of this game, is that whole adventure.
Well, also, technically, he's not a true vampire. He's just corrupted by Rune, yeah.
So why is he a Neck Lord?
Here's the funny thing, actually. I don't actually know if he has a name before he becomes a vampire that's different than Neck Lord.
Then he chose the right,
I think it could have been his name the whole time. It's never spoken that he changed names.
Maybe it's his last name. Maybe
it's even
Greg
worse.
Necklord. You don't know.
It's kind of nominative determinism,
Right. And at that point, I guess this is his destiny.
No idea. Couldn't tell you. We'll have to ask Sierra. But
oh yeah, Sierra. Yeah,
that's weird. I did not know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, going from Necklord. Want to talk about the music? Because his boss fight music
is spectacular.
Actually, the music in this entire game is wild. And what I didn't know is that eventually Miki Hagashino, the composer of this, ended up working with Mitsuda down the road.
Don't tell me you played
that
on
name sound
mute.
super familiar?
What's that? Mitsuda's Xenogears.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yep, Xenogears, Shadow Hearts, all that.
Did you play this on mute, Michael?
Of course I did.
You shouldn't. The town themes slap in this game.
Yeah.
You're not surprised,
Especially
Ken.
Greg
People
Minster.
All right. And
Rockland, the greatest name song in all games. Rockland. That is the name
the Greg
of
Minster
the
with all the Greg Minster with all the background chatter and all the birds tweeting.
So I had
the beauty of Greg Minster, the
music.
second time you come back, where it's the same music, but it's so muted and it's haunting and it's perfect for the scene.
Yeah, because it's completely destroyed.
Exactly.
I have a problem with that in games. I don't play with a lot of music.
You need to.
I don't
That's
either,
like-
but this is worth it.
You are robbing yourself of like 50% of the game experience.
I know. I did some.
RPGs
There was some
especially.
music, but then I just got tired of hearing some of it, and I'm like, I'm done.
Like, considering that this was one of the early massive PlayStation RPGs, they really took advantage of the CD quality music at that time. Like, you couldn't get this sound out of a cartridge.
Well,
And-
I think this may have been still when they were using the PlayStation 1 chip. I don't think, was this Redbook audio? I don't know if it was.
I don't know. Let's find out.
But I mean, the music, for what I did hear and what I remember when I was younger, it is good music.
Yeah, it is good music.
Not only that, but like the sound effects are crisp. They have bird tweets in 95 that are like hands down as good as the stuff you'll hear today.
Yep.
I just have a problem.
I mean, at least you
You have
know
lots
it.
of problems, Mike. You have lots of problems, Mike.
Like the way I watch movies on my phone. The
Look,
way
we're
they're meant
not-
to be.
Without noise?
No, there's sound usually.
We're not
Well,
talking
I did
about
watch
well-
2001 Space Odyssey muted for a couple parts, so
Well, then you are disappointing David Lynch.
I haven't watched any of his movies yet.
Fuck David Lynch, you're disappointing me.
Now that's a sin. How dare.
There you go.
As long as I don't do it to a movie he loves, he'll be okay.
We've
Don't
already
worry,
flashed
the
that.
Saw series will all have sound, unfortunately, when I watch them.
Damn right it will.
I'm not excited.
But like, yeah, I can't find that information right now, so I don't care. Either way, it
But
was
yeah,
still great music. You couldn't get that on like a Super Nintendo. It was rich, it was lush, and the remaster, it's even better.
You can even recruit people to be like sound test or change your input sound. Or change your
so many
windows.
little touches.
Or change how your interface looks with the window guy.
I mean, they make it work so well. Like the fact, like all the characters and the fact that they aren't all for battle. Like I think that makes it even better. That like one guy just builds you an elevator, one guy just opens a store, or multiple people open stores. But like it makes the game really fucking special.
And
One
it's super
asshole just
fun.
runs around and like, did you hear this gossip?
One guy,
The big
one
part
guy,
of it
yeah,
is that
one
like
guy
every part that you or every person you get, it builds on your castle too. And that's one of the things that you don't really see. Or this is one of the earlier games where you actually saw your headquarters build on its own based on what you had done. Not like where you had chosen to put something, like who you had recruited.
Yeah, like
and
this is before,
you don't
like-
find that a lot.
Yeah, this is before like Mass Effect and those other games.
Way before those. Yeah.
Yeah, that one kid who just stands at the front of your base just to say, "Hey, this is so and so castle."
Hey, you leave Killon alone, all right? That's my dude.
I'm not saying bad things. I'm saying it's cool. What is it, Templeton?
Templeton with the maps. I love Templeton.
Oh yeah,
I
Templeton.
can't think of any other game that just makes your settings like characters. That just works. Like it's a really smart idea that I wish people would find somehow again or make more creative, but you just don't really see anything like this. And the fun thing too, this was Konami's like first true RPG. This was a bunch of nobodies who were like, let's see what we can do. And then they just knocked this one out and then made the second game, which is like this, but
better.
Oh,
and literally way better. And this is a great
Suikoden 2,
game.
God, it's gonna take me a long time to say it.
Suikoden.
Suikoden 2 is considered like one of the best RPGs of all time, too.
Oh, 100%.
Easily.
It's nuts. It's so much better than this, and this game is
one of the best things about, I think, the battle system is the auto battle and and also the fact that you can just let go weaker enemies. Just say, go on. I don't want to fight you. Bye bye. Either that or bribe them. Or just tell them to go away.
Another notable difference between the remaster and the original. The auto battle in the original is 1 turn. That's it. You have to re-hit that every time. In the remaster, it will just run.
That's cool.
I kind of like the first auto and rounding by round.
I do too, because then if I made a mistake, I can catch it right away.
Fair. So I did remember correctly, because I know I did auto in this game. Like, wasn't it just 1 turn? But I couldn't remember because it's been years. So thank you.
Yeah,
thank you, Minx.
Yeah, it would be 1 turn.
Yeah, that was another thing that the studio did really well right away. Some of the coding with it. When you did auto battle, if you notice, if your characters are attacking separate enemies but going at the same time, they'll attack at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like games couldn't do that back then. That was too much data. And what was the other one I was thinking of as well?
Made it work.
This game also has, when you heal and the battle ends, you will still cast the healing before the battle ends. Like, you also did not see that a lot. And some people like it, some people hate it. Depends on the time, but this game was just like way ahead of its time, honestly.
I know if you cast healing, it'll still end at the end of the battle. I think if you used your item, it chose not to.
Yes, it has to be a magic cast, but that doesn't happen in a lot of other games around this time.
Which honestly I like, because then you could choose to do something else.
Yeah, you didn't have to heal after the battle. It's already been done. I mean, you wanted to heal anyway. Your opinion is not going to change just because the battle's over. You still need to heal.
Typically,
a nice touch.
Depending on where you're grinding.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's it. It's like sometimes it helps, sometimes it hurts. Like when you have Final Fantasy Magic System where you only get X amount of casts, that can hurt you. But then if you want to play that way, you do have to think ahead of it. So it gives you that extra level if that's what you're really trying to get into, or you can just hit auto battle and win 80% of the time. Like it's malleable weirdly in that way.
Mostly auto battle.
Now, I will say this is where I think the remaster has the edge for the auto battle system, not only because it just lets you go through the whole thing, but with Stallion, you can get up to 4 times speed for battle, which is nice.
Guess.
Did not know that.
Especially if you're just grinding because you cannot for the life of you get an opal, no matter how hard you're trying.
Oh God, the opal quest.
I got an opal in like the first or second battle that I went out looking for it. I wasn't even grinding for it. I was walking to the next town.
How many times did it take you to find the question mark pot for the appraiser?
The nameless urn, it was found on the same trip, except I was returning back to Rykon for him.
Wow.
I'm just kind of an asshole sometimes. Don't mind me.
Unbelievable.
How many water rune pieces did you get?
Water, I had 3 attached to one of the weapons, to Cleo's weapon.
Okay. That's not bad. Usually it's 5.
Yeah.
That's all I found.
That's what takes me forever.
It took me fucking forever to get that damn nameless urn. Like, I was farming for a bit. Now, I put Meg in my party because that's what the guide recommended, because I guess she has good luck or something. And then I found it shortly after I put her in the party.
Chupa's niece.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Sorry.
But yeah, the opal, I didn't have much problem. I found it pretty quickly.
Oh, what's the opal for again?
Recruiting somebody.
Esmeralda.
Oh.
Esmeralda is the one who up in the top of the inn who is like, oh, you're kidnapping me for my beauty, of course. Please give me an opal so that I know that you're trustworthy.
Dude.
That works, yes.
All right.
Yeah,
sure.
there's so many little side quests for for recruiting, or you just go up to them if you've got if you've got a higher level in your castle and you're high level enough, you could just recruit some people.
Yep, there's one who has a level requirement. There's one who's got a number of characters already recruited requirement. There's a whole bunch of them that have level of castle requirements, including a handful that are easy to miss at the end if you progress through the story too fast.
Thanks, Leon Silverberg.
Wait,
Leon.
Well, completely, right?
Boo, Leon Silverberg, boo.
Leon Silverberg is the only one I missed on this playthrough. But then again, my tablet was weird. Victor didn't show up on it at any point, so there was something weird in the save file.
That was the original, right?
It was. So who knows what's wrong with the memory card that I don't know where it came from.
Want to talk about some of the other characters like Apple or Matthew, your strategist?
Matthias, he's the best. I love using them in battle, like in the wars.
Yes.
The strategist.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the wars. The wars.
Using it, wars, one, it's a great system. I love that it is simple rock, paper, scissors. You can't mess it up if you do it right. But then the ninjas.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is that little toad, Kieran, from the LaPont story?
Yeah, Kieran, the thief.
Yeah, the thief who tried. Well, was he the one who tried to poison you? And that was the other two. That was the.
No,
that was the other.
Up on the mountain.
Oh, give me a moment. I will find his name.
Oh, the one with the creepy portrait with the bowl cut.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, which one? Sorry.
The ones that try to poison you when you're on the mountain.
On Mount
Kessler
Tiger Wolf. Kessler.
Yeah, when you're going up to confirm the order of the fire spears. When you still have Odessa with you, I think.
Yes.
I was sad. I had forgotten that she died in this game. I was like, oh.
Right,
kinda hit me.
there's a few scenes that no matter how many times I play this game, I am still sad.
Yeah. Who, their first time playing, how did Pon die for you?
Oh, yeah.
Almost every time.
Yeah, did Pon die?
Spawn.
He dies if you don't level him, yes.
If you don't fight Tyr's father well and you're not leveled enough as Pon, he will kill you, Pon.
Yep.
I tried really hard this time and I failed anyway, and I just didn't grind enough, and that's on me. My previous playthroughs, let me admit, I was mad at Pon for betraying me, and I just didn't level him at all. And so, of course, I died every time.
Yeah, that's the trick. That's a pretty cool little story beat.
Right.
But I, learning from my darling spouse's mistakes, got Pon up to like level 34, 170 defense, level 12 claws. I was ready for that battle with Teo. And I didn't take a hit.
Yeah.
He can eat shit.
Yeah,
He still almost killed me.
Yeah, even you here yourself can get stomped by him if you're not careful. Even at the final duel. Like the duels are awesome.
Yeah, the duel system was really
Attack, defend, desperate attack.
3.
God, is it that for you?
I like that it's just 3. I like that there's not a ton of options to get lost in.
I wish you could duel with more of the generals.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like every general should be a duel.
I think there's more in 2.
Yes, there are.
There are.
Yeah.
But the system of the war battles themselves, I thought, were at the time, I was like, oh man, this is so cool. And then like a year later, Pokemon came out, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah, I know those war battles, just the little mini characters and the little noises they would make.
They're so cute.
They are.
Oh, I had all that audio clip too. Darn you, Craig.
And every single war battle, I think after the first, you would not necessarily win. You would have to either find a way to get through them, like either the cure for the rose poison or the fire spears against the mounted cavalry.
Oh, that one you don't win.
You just can't win those.
Yeah, you can't win
Right.
those.
Yeah.
At all.
Just saying there's some story-based ones you have to lose.
Which was very frustrating the first time I played this game. I was like,
it was real.
what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Oh.
You can't win.
Yeah, I didn't like this either with the permadeath that they have aspect of it too. Like, that always worried me before I realized that it couldn't be done.
Oh my god. Like, this past time, Luke got hurt in battle and my heart dropped. I was like, oh fuck, he only got hurt. Oh, thank God. Like, I've been trying so hard.
That was another different one that you didn't really see back then, where your characters could actually permanently die outside of combat, and it affected the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I've never gotten 108 before this, because I think Pon has always died for me, because I never bothered. I thought you couldn't win that fight, and then until like the guy told me, you can win this, but I just didn't like him. I think I was the same with you, Minx. He betrayed me, so fuck him.
Exactly.
It's technically not a win. It's just the holding action. Just hold him until until he gets bored and goes away.
I mean, for me, his life bar hits 0 for the enemy, so that's a win in my book.
Yeah, you have to beat him in this one.
Yeah. Let's all collectively pour one out for our homie Gremio.
Poor Gremio.
Hey, he came back in my save for the first time ever.
Did you remember to strip him of his stuff before he did?
I did this time.
I'm so proud of you.
I remembered before we got into the prison. I was like, nope, gimme. You don't
What
get
do you
the
guys-
prosperity rune.
Yeah, what are you gonna give Gremio to make him worthwhile in this game? Like, I really don't. He's just not that good a character.
I didn't use him again.
He had a dual tech with Pawn, I think.
Yes, he did, which was a very good one, actually.
Yeah.
But once Teo's done, then Pon's done too. Personally,
Yeah. As soon as I beat that duel, I never used them again.
at that point, I'd rather use like Kirky or someone way cooler like that.
I like Pod. Like,
Yeah.
people learn from their mistakes, and that's good. And I think we should encourage that type of thing. Like, I know after all the shit we've given him, Mike's going to try to play this game again with sound someday. He's going to learn from his mistakes, and we should encourage that.
Fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count on that one.
Yeah, no. Personally, I skip Pon, and I'd rather go with like the Kirky Lorelei storyline that's in there instead. I like to throw those two in, make that happen. That's just me.
There's just
Oh,
other
the-
characters I like that.
I think looking at it again, I think I should say Kyrkris, the male elf.
Oh yeah, I used him.
Yeah.
Used him
Yeah.
this playthrough for a little bit.
I gave him a fire rune and threw him in my party a whole bunch. He has some okay magic for a while.
He's okay.
Yeah, he. I don't know if it's just him and or his sister or
his
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, his girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's him or her.
Fiance
with,
by the end.
Yeah, I don't know if it's him or her with Stallion. Does a good all range bow attack, dual tech.
I never bother putting Stallion in my party, so I do not know.
Yeah, I really don't use
never
Kirkus
either.
that often.
I wonder
once
how
he's done.
fast I could run if I did use Stallion,
Yeah.
though.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can't with Stallion. His smug aura mocks me. I can't deal with it.
All right, do you think I could run it in like 10 hours?
I don't know.
And
Probably,
I think,
yeah.
and I don't know if they did it in a remaster or something. I think they basically said that his rune, the true holy rune, isn't one of the 27 true runes.
Never has been.
Right.
It was mistranslated in the original games.
That never happened.
Never.
Yeah, they've
Oh,
got a
it is.
list. The only ones that you probably haven't really heard are Ubers and like the Eightfold. I think that's what his is. And then one or two of the Turkus might have an extra. But otherwise, they're all pretty well known, I think, for the 27 that they've put out.
Well,
You said
there's
not all
also
27, right? Exist yet?
well, there's all
not
the
all of them. There's like 16 maybe total.
yeah, there's like the true runes from each of the different games afterwards. And yeah, I don't think all of them are.
There's only one in the second one because the beginning is the two of them combined. The third one has like 8 because it has all of the natural magic ones. The fourth one's just it's its own. Punishment's different than Soul Eater, but they're both in that. And then the Dawn, Sun, Moon Rune are all kind of one big one in 5. So
In 3, I think there's the true fire and the true water with
and
with
wind,
ghetto.
and earth. There's all of them. All the elements are in that one. Yep. Sasarai has one as well.
Play that someday. 3 murdered me, and then I was done with the series after that.
I hope you like political stuff, which is probably why you should.
You know I do.
Yeah, I kind of don't like when people say that video games before or after had political intrigue and stuff like this, and people would always call it Game of Thrones like. Because come on, that was probably even before the when did the books come out?
A while ago, but they were, what made that thing popular was the show. But people are just dumb. That's the best way to finalize that part. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah, the whole going to war, going against your father for Christ's sake,
He deserved it.
He had the Black Rune. All of the bad generals had the Black Runes.
Here's the thing. I don't think Teo had the Black Rune.
Yeah, no, I think there was only 2 black runes. Milich had one, and Kwanda had one, but the rest were just... No, they were just loyal to the Emperor still, and they were not as close to the capital. Teo was, but they were not as close to the capital as the other 2. I don't think Wendy got a chance to put black runes on them. They never had the my arm is burning scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, so like Sonya didn't have a black rune then, right? She just didn't like you.
Right, exactly. She hates you.
Well, she was loyal to Teo, to your father.
Right.
And you murdered your father, so that's
No,
right.
you didn't murder your father. You killed him in self-defense. Murder is unjust killing, and some bitches just gots to die.
I think there were, fan theories back in the day that Sonya was Tyr's mother, I think.
It's vaguely addressed at the end. It's implied strongly that she could have become a stepmother.
Oh, okay. I didn't use her because she comes so late and my party was already defined by the time you get her.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never used her, but...
Yeah, I think
okay.
Pretty much after the dragon section is just like breakneck to the end of the game.
It is, because it's right at the end when you do the dragon stuff.
Oh, speaking of dragons, we haven't said word one about Futch and my boy Black yet.
Hold on. Before we talk about dragons, let's talk about the sound effects for dragon.
Exactly why I wanted to bring it up.
Yes.
Hey,
I never
got
got dragons.
Best part of the game. Like, is it a joke? I think it's a joke, but I don't know if they even had an idea of how to make a dragon sound effect in 1995. I
also
spoiler,
among that,
it's an elephant. It's just elephants. It's literally elephants.
I love it.
It's amazing. I love it so much.
It's great.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Of course you do.
Dude.
You miss so much.
I don't care what you're doing. Just watch a YouTube video of the dragons in Suikoden.
You miss. You
it's the best thing ever.
You are missing the most greatest sound effect there is. Duck quack.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can hear that
in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the dragon sound.
No, that's the duck quack. That's the cancel sound. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's literally if you could just take a stock elephant like noise, that's what it is. It's like that's all it is. Every time a dragon roars in this game, it makes an elephant sound.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
Dumb.
Yeah,
I love it so much.
All right.
You can tell they just didn't have the budget back then. That was 100% what it was. They just dropped it in and left it, and it was fantastic.
Although it's probably also my theory, or probably is, that it was going to be a lesser, like, Super Nintendo title or something. Maybe, I don't know.
It could have been left over from that, too. Doesn't matter where it got there. Yeah. It just matters that it is there.
Yes.
Someone went, this is a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragons are cool. I did like, I love dragons. This time I didn't do, like, every time I play this game and I do the battles, I would always send the dragons over just because I'm like, I want to see everybody get burned by a dragon. I didn't do it this time.
Fair. Yeah.
All right, so you should, because it's a guaranteed 25% force reduction. Like, no matter when you use it as early as possible, because it will remove a quarter of their forces.
Nice.
And also,
the merchants are always... Yeah, that'll just they will turncoat the other.
Not my playthrough. I used them every battle. They didn't turn a single fucker.
This is the one playthrough
the power of science. You have to use the power of science.
Always. I had no luck with my merchants this time. But ninja, and you use the charge power up anytime you need to use charge.
That's what Matthew says every time you use them. He just says, unleash the power of science. It's actually the power of the science. And every time you do it, it doubles your damage.
Oh, okay. I did do that.
My merchants took like 3,000 dudes from Teo's army during the Fire Spear campaign. So I was like, I'm never not using these guys again.
Amazing.
I used them and they never took anybody for me.
Yeah,
and
I didn't have enough with those.
Well, maybe you didn't have enough merchants to actually tempt them.
No, I had all 3 of my merchants. They just didn't like me this time.
No, I'm talking about Mike.
I did too. I had 108 stars.
I think you have to attack one time first, and then
I did always first. I would always break down their army.
I would wait until about halfway through, so I might have waited too long.
That may be.
Yeah. I don't know.
You think, that the more people are murdered, you're like, maybe I should join the other side.
That was my thought.
Hit them once.
You'd think that, but 1995 has this thing called coding that doesn't always work.
Well, maybe it should get with the program.
I feel like maybe coding should work, right? Is like the foundation of the computer science industry.
It's the foundation of speedrunning. For sure.
You're right.
How does the coding not work in this video game that we can exploit it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, now I wonder what's the speedrun for Suikoden?
There's a bunch of them you can probably find on a random AGDQ stream, or there's the RPG Limit Break series.
I think Elite Zero is the guy who runs this. He's actually a really good speedrunner.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. Yeah, 2 hours and 35 minutes.
That's amazing.
Damn.
His runs are really in-depth, too.
I am always impressed by RPG speedruns. Even
Same.
but yeah.
They once a year for RPG Limit Break, I think they do a Suikoden Fest where they do every game in a row.
And there's
Amazing.
one. Yeah, there's also one for SMT and whatnot and other stuff. So.
Ew, why would they do that? That sounds
that one's not
horrible.
fun, but the Suikoden ones are super fun to watch. They are.
Yeah, like SMT is just there's so much random chance in that game. No,
I've seen
played.
I watched all the way through a 5-hour speedrun of SMT3.
Ugh, gross. God, I could no.
I've only ever played Persona 4. That's it. That
I would
series.
absolutely watch somebody speedrun the entire series of this. Like,
Yeah, it's fun. It's actually fun.
so what do y'all think the odds are that this did well enough that we're going to get a 3, 4, 5 remaster?
It did well enough to revive 2 in Japan for the anime, the live action play, and we're getting Starleap. So they did a bunch, but I think 3 is going to be weird because I don't know. Weird voice acting kind of in it, isn't there?
Yeah.
To me, when people say that whole bit about like if this does well, if X does this, why will come around? After like what happened with Darkstalkers and a bunch of other Capcom games, I know Capcom is not Konami, but I'll just give it my hopes up sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I would like to see
3,
3, 4, and 5 in a collection, but I don't expect it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they started with 5 and then tried 3 and 4, but like 3 is really tough. It's
with all these
seesaw.
All right, but I love 3.
No, it's awesome. I love it too, but a lot of people are put off by it.
Isn't
there's only 4
like
characters and it's a huge game.
Like
65 hours.
Isn't 3 like the one that's most ahead in the timeline?
It's the furthest along. It has 4 separate points of view and 18 chapters. Don't quote me on that, but it's a few.
Yeah,
you can't use you can't use all the characters until after chapter 5 with everybody in unison. They kind of split and pick and choose, and it's very
and you go through the same sequence of events as all 3 of them in the beginning. And so it's very long to start, but it's so much fun.
And the war battles suck. Worst war battles by far, hands down.
Ooh.
Don't disagree. So
yeah. I just said how very Pulp Fiction of them. Like I've always wanted. I've never beaten 3, 4, or 5. I've played bits of them, but I didn't have a PlayStation 2. Like,
I
until
I beat Suikoden 4. I got halfway through 5 and 3. I haven't finished those yet, so
I've beat every one of them at least 4 times, and I even made my wife play through all of them.
5 is like the farthest back.
Tactics I've only beaten twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Turcaris?
Turcaris I do not count.
I call it Tier Christ.
Yeah, I also
that's
call
the
it
DS one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's the 3DS one.
Well, I think it's just regular.
It's just regular DS.
It's just regular DS.
Yes, regular DS.
DS
they were
is
done
in
with the
there
series
either
by
way.
3DS.
Yeah. But like we have them all.
Yeah.
There's like an unofficial sequel floating around like called Last Soul something. Not Last Soul Aside, not that. But I think just some other fan-created sequel thing to
different. I don't...
No. Even Eiyuden is not technically because they don't have the True Runes. The True Rune is the Suikoden.
Yeah, because they don't own it.
That's it.
Did any of y'all play Aiden Chronicle, though?
Yes.
Yes.
100%ed it. Did it for my show.
What do you think about it?
Yeah,
it had the heart, but it was not close to what it wanted to be, and it sputtered entirely in the second half. There was almost like very little rhyme or reason why any of it kind of mattered, and the story points were really just like ham-fisted.
Did you play the prequel side-scrolling one? I haven't finished the regular game yet.
Yeah, like I love Suikoden for how campy it is. It's like one of my favorite parts about the game, honestly, but Eiyuden Chronicles went way overboard with it, and it kind of was off-putting.
I think it tried to put too much into the first game of the series.
Yeah, like one of your characters is literally like a lucky girl, and she's just lucky. That's it. There's no explanation why. She's just lucky, and it works, and you have to respect it. and don't worry about why. But you know about it all the time.
Why is she like, hey, shut up?
And that's all about like lenses, right? Instead of runes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I'm glad they did it because I do think that got people talking about Suikoden again. We got in on the Kickstarter first day it came out. We are still waiting for a lot of our stuff from that Kickstarter. That's fine. The important thing is that we did get the game.
Can I tell you a very bad story? I'm going to apologize to my co-host Nick in case he does listen. My co-host Nick also kickstarted this game for more than $3,000.
Damn.
And has not gotten any of his stuff yet for
the
bonuses, all that crap.
It's still on it.
Yeah, but it's been 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I'm waiting on my.
They had a rough time. The creator died literally 3.5 weeks before the game came out.
Yeah, so like
Respect.
I'm not mad at them. I'm a little.
You're just disappointed.
Super tough go. Yeah,
right.
The magic kind of died at that point, I think.
Yeah, you're not mad. You're just disappointed.
Absolutely, I am the Teo McDole of things right now. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yikes. Yeah, he's pretty proud though. Once you kick his ass.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Like, good job, son. You killed me.
Good job. GG, bitch. Last words.
It's always like, well, you followed your path. Now it's always
I think it's nice. It
is nice.
Yeah.
Too bad you don't join you.
I do just overall like kind of getting back to the game, just like the story beats of how you just find all your like down on their luck kind of dudes. You know, the elves are clearly in a bad spot. You find another, all the people in Milk's area have gotten their town names changed and nobody's happy. It's just nice building that like unity of small communities into one big thing. Like it's kind of nice, especially in today's modern world where it's not happening so much, to see that kind of like grassroots ground up from the bottom story.
Yeah, I think that is probably why this game is more important now than it has been in the past. Because this is a blueprint of how things should be.
Yeah,
if you have an oppressive force, you team up and you go eat that horse.
I mean, or kill that dragon.
But you do it with the help of a woman who just needs soap.
Yep. Okay,
got to get that laundry done.
But like getting Sarah, that was such a fun, stupid way to get a character.
You had to go around and ask for stuff, like a big trading thing.
I'll trade you sugar for a yardstick for salt.
How about
salt for soy sauce for soap, and then soap for Sarah.
So I want to throw this out here just for fun. Sorry, Mike, I'm going to ask some questions if you don't mind. But
I don't mind.
Which character does everybody hate recruiting the most?
I cannot remember. Think about
Moose.
Yeah, I was going to say Moose is definitely the last blacksmith.
It's a toss-up between Moose for having to take those poor blacksmiths out there. And fucking Leon Silverberg and his sliver window of opportunity storyline-wise to recruit him.
What about the farmer that you don't touch his stuff?
Oh, Blackman. He's Blackman's boss, dude.
Right, he said just don't touch his stuff. Yeah, like, come on.
Respect on Blackman right now. Yeah, he's also like Blackman becomes the NPC farmer in the second game. His sprite. Yeah.
Like we respect the Agra Bros.
Yeah, the rest of them are easy enough if you remember where they are.
Won't lie. Not a big Vincent de Boules, technically Vincent of Balls fan to recruit. That's always a tough one, but
yeah.
And it's real easy to miss Templeton.
Which one is Templeton?
Oh, the map guy. Everybody's
the
favorite.
map guy. You have to go back to the burned down elf tree.
Yeah.
Right.
After you've just left it. And if you never go back there, you're never going to get Templeton.
And you never get the world map.
Oh, God. The world map is so... I don't want to say useless. It does have a use, but...
No, it is so time-saving when you have to go find a new city and you can't just teleport there because you haven't been there yet.
Especially early game. When they tell you to go east, but you technically have to go northeast. Like, respect Templeton then.
Who is your favorite kobold character?
None of them.
Hero Mimi, and why is that a question?
Right, like, they're both okay. Fusulu is a lot of fun.
Fusulu's the best.
Who knows?
Who's not a kobold, but that's where you get
him. Yeah, you get him in the kobold.
Oh, the tiger guy?
Yeah.
He counts as a kobold. I don't care.
Nope, it's Kuromimi because it literally translates to black ears. Fantastic name for a kobold.
Isn't there also that like sheepdog, whatever
Gon?
schnauzer one? I forget.
Gone.
Yeah, Gon.
Yeah, Gon.
Yeah.
Screw Gon. He doesn't count.
He just wants to be like Kuromimi, though. That's cute.
He's cute, but that's what he's got going for him.
He's got little brother energy. And that's the thing. That is the thing. All of these characters that we've been talking about, all the characters that we haven't talked about, they all of them, 108 characters have a personality.
Yes.
That is the best thing.
Yes,
You could tell
yes.
like every single character that we're talking about, we know. And
Yeah.
it's
Right,
the weirdest
and
thing to have
you
such
can
a big
just-
party.
You can describe a character and someone else is going to be able to tell you who that is because they're all unique and it's amazing.
There's in lady you recruit.
Marie.
Yeah.
I love her.
Like the two chefs might technically be interchangeable, maybe.
Yeah. The only
But
reason I'm going to remember
barely.
one of them, though, is
Antonio.
because, hey, that's the guy that with the stew. He liked that I stole his
Lester
stew.
likes the
Lester.
stew.
Lester.
Antonio is the other one.
Antonio is the
And-
proper French.
Antonio comes back in the second game, right?
That I don't
Maybe?
remember.
I
It's
think
been
you
much
have a
longer
battle
since
against
I've
him
played that.
once.
Oh yeah.
But one of them.
Oh yeah, you have Iron Chef battles in
Yep.
the second one.
Oh, I miss
I think Antonio comes back for that. Yeah.
that would
Don't worry
gonna-
about that, Mike. You'll never play them, but
Yeah.
it's like one of the best parts about the
That's
second game.
too.
I'll play two.
Dig it out.
But you
But I
have to
won't
do
be-
mini
Right,
games
but you have to
collect
play the
characters,
mini
Michael.
games.
Okay, yeah, that won't happen unless there's a character involved.
Spoiler alert!
and
It's you play Top Chef or Iron Chef. Sorry,
Yeah. Well,
it's
well,
awesome.
also about mini games. Besides the cup, what did you think of the card one, the card flipping one?
Oh, fuck that.
It sucked on the remaster,
Yeah, it did.
It
especially
sucked.
on the remaster. It was different. I think. I think I did notice that.
I didn't realize it was different. I just didn't like it. I thought it.
I think it
sucked on the original too.
It did, but I think the original slowed your time a little when the cards were flipping because the data couldn't run fast enough.
Yeah, probably lag.
Oh, the
like-
remaster stops it while the
Oh,
cards
did
are
it?
flipping. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Huh.
It didn't
Like, it
feel
I
like
just
it
had a
stopped
way
it.
tougher time with it, I remember, on this one than on the original.
It took me a couple
I-
tries to get through it.
Yeah.
I managed to do a 5 variant in like 7 seconds.
Oh, fair.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think the timer was still ticking when I thought it was at least, but maybe it just felt like
Maybe
it.
I'm wrong, but I thought in the originals it was better to do the bigger ones. Maybe in the remaster it was better to do the smaller ones.
Like, I think the one he gives you to recruit him is the only one you really need to beat.
Yeah.
No,
the
you have
rest
to
is
get
just
there's achievements in the
Oh,
newer one. That's the
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I am not in it.
The
I am
mole
not-
game. Oh, ooh.
what mold game?
That's the second one, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's why I don't know. Idea.
it's
All right,
whack-a-mole,
cool.
but it's with the D-pad and buttons. It's tough shit.
Oh, yeah.
They also rotate the.
Oh, I
world
remember
you're playing.
that.
I like the fishing in the second game. I'm excited.
I just learned about the rock climbing like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it might be
really?
time to get 2 out.
2 might happen this year. Just I don't
It's
know
so
for
good.
sure,
It's
but I've
so good. Dude.
I've been thinking about it. So
I mean, I'm calling my spot on it right now.
well, no,
It's
you
already
all are.
done. Yeah.
I will definitely be here too.
I always take the same people that usually do a franchise with me come back if they want to. So.
Excellent.
But man,
Yeah.
Dice, Mike?
Yeah.
Dude, I love the
Dice.
dice game.
Did it as
I
much
love
as I
the
had
dice
to.
game.
The music for the dice game too.
Yes,
Oh, I love
yes,
the
yes,
music.
yes.
So much fun. I actually
it's-
felt good losing virtual money
Kit.
when I was playing that.
I do want to like weirdly get into the music a little bit more. There's like so much awkward Irish.
Like that whole
Yeah.
banjo song when you're playing, I think, the cup game and the roulette in LaPonce Mansion.
Yeah,
Yup.
specifically bagpipes and like Irish folklore music are rampant in this game, and it's
Mhm.
awesome. It's fantastic.
It is.
Yeah.
It's great music.
Mhm. It's unlike anything else, honestly. I really
That-
couldn't tell you another soundtrack that hits like this one does.
That's the other thing. A lot of the regions did have their own sound to it, which
Every
is,
one of them.
which is awesome.
Yeah, especially when you would go. Which one is it? One of the seasides where it's just like kind of the chill flute song.
One.
Yeah.
Kaku?
Or no, Kaku, yeah.
Yeah, the first
Yeah, the first
harbor
one.
town.
First harbor where you get your Crap boat.
Yeah.
One of the other really fun things about this, so there's 48 tracks on the list, which is a ton for 95, but the song names they have are super tongue-in-cheek. I mentioned Rockland before, but the main world theme is called Big World Little People. Like, it's literally a small sprite on a big world.
I love
and
that.
That's
That
the
makes
name. Isn't that so fucking campy?
It's amazing.
Well, also the gambling game one is just called Theme of Degeneracy or something. I forget what
Degeneracy,
it's called.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
You know what? I don't need a game judging me. It's bad enough my parents do.
And we can all agree we will judge Mike mercilessly for the non-music and all the stuff he's missing out. Yeah.
Look, I gave him a hard time. I'm sure he's learned his lesson about
one thing Mike
Suikoden
does.
games specifically. Everything else I can't speak to.
I'm playing a game right now with no sound. It's just who I am.
Yep.
There's nothing changing. Don't care.
Trust me, you're going to want it for Suikoden 2, though.
Yeah.
All right,
Suikoden. God, it's gonna take me a long time to give it the correct pronunciation. I've said it wrong so many years. With 2, I have a vague memory. I know I played 2 on an emulation, but I don't know if I ever beat 2 or not. I thought I did for years. I'm like, yeah, I beat 2, and now I'm starting to question myself if I ever did or not. So when we do play it for the show, I'll finally be able to figure out, did I ever actually play this game or not?
I just can't wait because we're going to get to see one of history's greatest monsters.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
RPGs. I have a list of like IGN's top RPGs that I put on here just because I eventually want to get them all, and that's on there. So
of course,
that's not why I'm doing it.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
probably got top 3 RPG villains easily.
Yeah,
as
yes.
Bad guys, like the first one, Barbarossa, Windy.
Yeah,
Windy is more of a antagonist than Barbarossa. Barbarossa is just kind of going through the motions. And
like, whatnot. I feel for him though. He reminds me of Dracula from Castlevania anime.
Okay.
Yeah,
just kind of going along with it.
Yeah, his wife died. Wendy
Somebody looks
in.
like her.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty cut and dry.
But Luca Blight.
Luca Blight, though.
Yeah.
I hope the anime
evil.
really goes
Amazing.
into what happens with Luca Blight as a kid and the whole like mom and dad situation, because I think that's a story that's
and the whole sacking of the village and Die Pig.
When is that anime coming out?
They just had a trailer last week.
Right.
This year, I think.
Okay, that's cool.
October, apparently.
Is it not? I hope it's. Would you want it or not want it to be done by the Devil May Cry guy, Adi, whatever?
Oh, no. I don't want... Like, he did great with Castlevania, but... No.
Okay, I need to cover those someday.
No.
Dude, that'd be here. That'd be here day one if you did the Castlevania anime.
Some point, somebody to do this. All right, anything else to say about this game before we go to questions, comments, and memories?
Yeah, I could talk like 4 more hours, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could just go beat by beat and like from the beginning to the end and just.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
All right. Then so we'll go to questions, comments, memories. I got a few. First, from the official Laser Time community, I got from Ian E. Frederick. Gremio died for our sins.
Yep.
And we are recording this on Easter, so it made me laugh too.
All right, real quick though, I think Gremio might have been one of those like Leo from Titanic ones where he probably could have just got through the door personally.
But then it wouldn't have been.
No. All right, but then they wouldn't have been able to close the door, and we know that the spores spread because they ate all of the guards on the way out going the other way. So
I think there was time. I think we could have maybe like
we had
spitballed that for
already
another couple
killed
seconds.
all of the guards. There's not like we could have fed the spores the leftover guards or anything.
Did we try our runes? Did we try our runes yet?
We didn't have Stallion at that point. Well, I didn't.
He had to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like killing people off. They kill Odessa, they kill him off. Like they were enjoying it.
Well, they gotta make you
kill your father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta
kill Han.
Die though.
Yeah.
If you don't love him. All right,
Heck,
and the
they
second
almost
one,
killed Luck in one of our games.
They should have killed Luck. Would have saved a lot of problems. Just saying.
He's an asshole, but he's really useful.
Oh, he's extremely.
Jetto and Chris would disagree with you if I got their names correct. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, I think you got them a little bit right. Yeah.
You did.
ghetto.
Still important.
That game upset me so much because I got Suikoden 3 for Christmas when I was younger, and I was so excited. I couldn't get through it. I got stuck in that game, and I loved 1, and that is a game I have never been able to go back and finish.
But did you get to the best character, Thomas?
I didn't get very far.
Oh yeah, Thomas.
That game is tough. I could not get far into that game.
Yeah, you have
Thomas is technically the hero of the game, just in case.
I don't think I got to Thomas.
Yeah, he runs base you get.
Yeah, he's the guy who owns your castle and brings all 3 of the stories together as the 4th.
I didn't get that far. My friend beat the game, but I never got through it.
I think it's more of a mansion than a castle, but we're talking about something else. So let's.
Hey, this is a tower in this game, which was cool. I do like the tower.
Yeah, and you fought a dragon for it.
That was not a nice fight. All right, and then the other comment from this group, from Luke Beatty. Probably my favorite memory of getting a game was the first Suikoden. I was looking through a new issue of PlayStation Magazine in 2004 while lying on the floor with my parents watched TV, and there was this section about overrated and underrated game series from different genres. The underrated series they described for RPGs, which I recently become interested in, was Suikoden. I told my parents how I thought the game sounded awesome, and then they were like, that sounds familiar. My dad went over to the fridge, and on top in a basket was a sealed copy of Suikoden. They bought it from a bargain bin years before. They sometimes surprise me with random games they got like that. Being able to go from reading about a game like that to playing it the time before emulation and all that was amazing. And of course, I loved it. With the game cementing my love of JRPGs, I was constantly buying other old PS1 games after that, trying to capture the same magic, but they usually didn't quite reach Suikoden's level.
That's
right.
nice.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
Good fathers.
This is a good game to catch randomly and not know what the fuck what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably the cover.
The covers. I wouldn't have bought this had it not been an RPG.
I literally didn't buy it because of the cover right away.
That's a fair statement. Cover is awful. And then I posted in the RPG Sanctuary group, I got a ton for here, from Roldo Corton. Why did they make the best true rune on the first game? The Soul Eater was by far my favorite out of all the MC runes, so I replay this game every once in a while.
I think the Truth rune is better, I think.
I agree.
Because it's a healing rune. You're a main character with a healing rune. Yeah.
It's only half of the rune of the beginning, and the black rune is the other half. The rune of the beginning is the true rune. The bright shield is not, technically.
Right.
But it's a main character rune.
Cal's still right. But I look forward to playing it. And then from John Simmons, I prefer 2 and 3 to 1. 1 is still fun, though.
Yeah.
All right. From Steve Rochia, 1 is my favorite. Found it in a department store clearance bin in 98 or 99 for $15. Looked cool enough to take a chance on. This one hooked me. I loved the world, the story, all the recruitment and combinations. The pacing was perfect, and I always felt like you were working towards something. I have completed this game at least 10 times with one 100% run.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
People do love the series.
Yeah.
That makes me happy, and I'm so glad that this collection exists now, because so many people can experience it that wouldn't have otherwise. Especially, too, because you weren't picking that up.
Legitimately priced out of it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly.
Quickly what?
2 went up the price quickly. Like, I remember when I was interested in buying it, like, it was already like 50 cents. It was like $70 back then.
Yeah, all of the big RPGs back in the day were expensive. Like Phantasy Star 4 and Super Mario RPG were pricey. Even Chrono Trigger, I think.
Suikoden has like Silent Hill levels of price exploitation, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about how much I paid for my copy of 2, my replacement copy, because my first copy stopped working.
Ooh.
Still my original.
I have my original copy of 1, but 2 got scratched beyond belief in one of my moves.
Oh, I almost forgot. I know Suikoden 2 has them, but the Suikoden 1 have the little Choose Your Own Adventure side stories.
No, pretty sure.
Like different games. Because I know Suikoden 2 has like 2 expansion games that are basically guidance side stories.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I know what you're talking about. Because I remember years ago trying to hunt those down on emulation. I forgot they existed. But yes, they're a thing.
The Nash ones?
I don't remember a whole lot about them. I just know that Desiree brought up an old memory that was locked away in my head, but I don't remember. I don't have any details of this memory. It's like I know something exists, but I couldn't tell you what it was. All right, and I have a few other comments to read. You see here from Scott Woods, fantastic game. It's a wonderful experience that hasn't been replicated. From Corey Lane, I love the first one. I like it over the second one that made me nostalgic talking. Early 97, I rented this and never forgot it. Matter of fact, I still have the manual of the rental. I forgot to return it. I later bought it with the collection.
Remember renting games and not bringing back the instruction booklet and then they would charge you for it?
No, because I was a good renter. And then from Andrew Zigmont, first one is the best, music, atmosphere, and nostalgic. And last comment from Joseph Chavez, this game is the bomb.
You know, you don't have to say much sometimes. This game is the bomb.
It is. It's also a good like early RPG too, because it's not that complicated to play.
Right. It definitely helped inspire my lifelong love of RPGs.
Yeah.
Special like that. So it makes perfect sense.
I mean, I think I was deep in the RPG minds, like even before like Final Fantasy VII and whatnot. Like the original, like my first NES game was Final Fantasy 1.
Game I don't like.
So
it's a good game.
Yeah, so it kind of kept my fire going, I guess you can say.
Yeah, this one for me, definitely just like how different it was where you could play this game 10 times in 10 different ways depending on the characters you would get, whereas I could play Final Fantasy VI like maybe 3 or 4 different ways total, honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
there's just a level, and for a 20-hour game too, like you could definitely churn through this a bunch of times.
Yeah,
in an era when you only had like 5 or 6 games if you weren't wealthy or whatever at the time.
Yeah.
This hit. This did.
Yeah, this is
so special.
Yeah, it's one of those rare short RPGs where you don't feel the shortness, you know?
Yes. It feels just long enough. And then I want to give away a code, like I do every regular episode. So your Steam code today is for Siberia 2. Your Steam code is 2PLGLBTYLZ 0CQT8. That is your Steam code for Siberia 2. And before we wrap this up, we do have one more star joining our Rebel podcasting.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Larrey, and sorry I'm a little bit late. I needed Mike to collect the other stars of Destiny so I could get resurrected.
Not far off. All the drama you were dealing with, so not far off.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually saved Gremio this time. My first time ever.
Oh, nice.
I've never saved him before.
Yeah. No, that was, I forgot how brutal his death was.
Eaten by spores.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know, just the fact that when he's describing it like, oh, I'm losing my vision. Oh, yep, there goes that part of my body. I'm just like, okay, I don't need a description of this dude. It's already,
Yeah, it was a bit much.
Yeah.
So what's your history with Suikoden? Yeah, I said it right. Huh.
Yes, that's how I pronounce it.
Not how I pronounce it until the recording.
Yeah. So my history with this is I actually played these games for the first time during COVID of all times. Being locked inside, not having much to do. I loaded up my old PS3 at the time, and they had the whole series 1 through 4, not 5 for some reason, but 1 through 4 were all on the PlayStation Network. So I picked them up and just played through the whole series because these games, for the most part, are fairly quick, so you can get these done quickly. But yeah, and I knew it was a series a lot of people talked about, specifically the second one at that time, and decided, hey, I got some free time. Let's see what all the series is all about.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised it took you that bit, but hey, at least you got into it. That's what matters.
Yeah. Well, the big reason why I never got into it is obviously I know we were talking off, before this, but these games are kind of pricey, and I was not like super into emulation at the time that I would be now, so I didn't really have it. I don't remember like at a video games, like a rental store or anything, ever seeing these games anywhere. There was very much kind of that cult RPG series that people talked about.
Yeah, they can be hard to find.
Yeah.
I get it. I ran into it once. I didn't run into the series much, so I get that completely.
And also, if I had seen this, especially this first one, the American box art, I would go, what the hell is that? And just walk past it.
Yeah, we talked about that. That box art's awful.
It really is. It looks like knockoff 80s D&D box cover art. It's bad, yeah. That is not what I would have sold the game with.
The Japanese one is what people are seeing as the cover of this episode because I wasn't doing the original.
That is a good choice because that's kind of the cover they use on the newly re-released collection.
How did this game feel playing it for the first time during the end of the world?
It was It was refreshing because it really reminds me of a simpler time because this game was made mid-90s. I don't have it in front of me. I believe it was 95, 96 around that time. So this was still in that era of kind of traditional turn-based RPG, very, I guess, simplistic combat style, which was a nice change. The one thing I did not realize, though, at the time is that this game had an entire recruitment and, like, base building mechanic, which surprisingly just gets very addictive as you play this, trying to specifically building the base. I just love exploring the base. As you recruit more characters, it expands, you get new areas, additional, like you get your own item shop, rune shop, things of that nature. And that was always so much fun to explore. And then just figuring out how to recruit the characters, because each character has their own little backstory, which I like. They feel very fleshed out. They all contribute in some way, whether it's directly in combat or, like I said, opening a shop, or the one person who just gossips. I still don't know. That was an interesting choice. But
hey, when you got 108 characters, you got to make some choice. You just got to get them out there.
Oh, trust me. The more we get in this series, they get crazier. Some of the designs, and also just recruiting some of these characters. Some of them are pretty straightforward, and I'd say a lot of them you're just going to get if you play straight through the story. But then you always have those ones that's like, how was I supposed to know that was what I had to do to recruit this person? Or like, you need a specific other character in your group to recruit them, and there's really no hint on you need another character or things of that nature. Just
there's some. There's some simple ones, like in the castle where you get the flower guy, Militant, you got to bring back the general, and then these people will join you. That's feels kind of obvious, but there's a couple that are off that, like, I wouldn't have figured. Like, when I first played this game, I didn't use a guide because it was the 90s, and I know I missed characters.
Oh, yeah.
I go to the library to look up stuff, so,
Oh, yeah, I remember those days. Yeah. Yeah, and not only can you not, even if you recruit a character, and I totally forgot this happened until this playthrough, is that these characters can die, like just permanently die in the war battles. I think there's about 15 characters that technically could randomly die depending on your choices, and they do not come back.
No, they do not. And that's something kind of surprising for the time.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem existed, sure, but not here.
Not here. Well, the thing that I always find is we talk about Final Fantasy VII with Aerith or Aeris, however you want to say, his death, being like, oh, that was such a, man, they killed off a main character. I'm like, dude, you guys never played this game, because this game was killing off main characters pretty easily as you play through it.
If, like, for example, if you don't level Pawn at all and don't use him, well, he's dead in that duel, period.
Oh, yeah. No,
he almost died in that duel, and I knew, and I was using a guide that said what to do depending on what he said, and I still almost died, and he was leveled.
Yeah, no, that's a hard fight.
I always thought he was supposed to die in that fight.
I think a lot of people did, yeah. Or then also, like, the commanders after you beat them, and it's like, now I know it's like, oh, they were possessed by a shadow rune, but like, if I was a kid, I'd be like, no, you killed my friend, you die.
Yeah. Especially Militant. I would have, I know I would have killed if you get the option. I'm pretty sure you get the option to kill him.
Oh, yeah, you get the option to, yeah.
Okay. But it's just, such a cool concept for the time.
Oh, it is. Like, it's in a lot of ways, like from the character recruitment and especially the story, this game was way ahead of its time, dealing with a lot of the political landscape you had going on in this game. Because at the time, 90s, this was still a lot of hero saves the chosen one, saves the day from some evil entity. And to be fair, that is still in this game. You still are the chosen one, kind of.
Well, yes, you get the rune that makes you a chosen one, but it's more of circumstantial.
Yeah.
Not that you just were born special. You are born special. You're the son of a general, but.
Yeah, that's true. But it is more, like I said, it really does focus more on a lot of the political fallout, like corrupt emperor and just, wiping out. Like, there's a scene in this game where they just destroy an entire village of elves and slaughter them.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't see that the first time coming either. I was like, I could save them, right? And then it's like, nope, no, you don't.
You can recruit 3 of them, but that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's 3, maybe 4, I don't.
Yeah, they don't really address what happened to a lot of them, but
they got murdered. They got hit by a giant burning mirror, and they got fried.
Right, yeah. And then, that was and then just the beginning, like where Ted dies.
Yeah, they kill. I mean, one of your characters you think is going to be a main character, he's in your team to start with, and they just murder him. Like,
oh, they do that a couple times. It's like Odessa. I was like, first time I played, like,
Odessa.
Odessa, she's going to be like a main character. She's the leader of the ranch. She's dead. Holy crap! What just happened?
And you don't tell people. You're like, we ain't going to speak about that. Like, and I get it.
Her body in the sewer. Like, well, that's done. Move on.
I was thinking about that. Like, wouldn't somebody find the body then if it went in the sewer? Because eventually it walked up somewhere.
Yeah.
Clogged something. Like, somebody would have found the body. Yeah. But, fiction. Why am I? But I think, also, like, this being a rebel story and you're going against a corrupt government, like, when we play in this in April or, like, March of 2026, I was like, this is really topical right now.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's what I was thinking when I played it. Like, this is really topical.
I just wish I had an actual working rune.
I wish a lot of people did in this game.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that deaf rune he's got. That Death Eater rune. That was it.
I never used it. I didn't use any of the runes because I'm me.
What? How did you?
I know. Don't worry. Other people said the same thing.
Okay, I figured they would, but yeah, like, dude, how did you heal in this game?
Items.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I even ran across the water runes. I didn't know it had healing, or I would have had it. I never ran. I just didn't come across it.
So did you use the Unity attacks at least?
No, I don't even have the achievements. I didn't do a single one. So,
what?
Beat the game just fine.
I guess. Still, that's actually really impressive.
I also didn't gamble either because I don't like gambling. I say that even though I'm a guy who just went to McDonald's today just to frickin' gamble on a food card. So on a K-pop card from a food item. So hey,
you have to gamble on the one to recruit the one guy.
I did that, yes, but I never gambled again after I recruited the people because I don't like gambling. Okay. And like people are like, why don't you gamble in the game? I'm like, because I'd rather just grind, so I get my money and I get experience, so then it gives me, 2 goals kind of thing, versus just gambling, getting the money and not getting the level.
You can just make a party full of people of high luck and you're going to win every time.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I just don't. Gambling doesn't interest me. Even in video games, I don't like gambling. Okay. I mean, the only reason I'm doing the K-pop cards gambling is I get food with a card. So
yeah, that makes sense.
I get lunch at least. Like, okay, I got lunch. I got dinner. Like, you know what? Even if I don't get the card I want, I got food. I'm okay. That's how I look at it.
I get it.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be eating McDonald's, but hey, it's fine. I can tell you, I won't be eating McDonald's much once this is done. I'm done.
Oh, they'll get you back somehow. Something else.
I get McDonald's a lot with my son, but not like this. Yeah. My wife is already done. She's like, I don't want to eat it anymore, even though she still wants a couple more cards. But
okay, what happened? Oh no, the supersized guy died. I was going to say you could do supersized K-pop edition.
Oh yeah, he did pass. I forgot he passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, this is also one of the first games I ever played. I mean, this is one of the few RPGs out there with this type of cast too. Like that is so cool. To this day, still so cool.
Yeah, no, it's definitely become like definitely a characteristic of the series is having this many characters. And you're right, like I know we joke, there's a lot of characters, so they do have to get a little creative with some of the designs, and maybe some of them aren't as thought out, but I do feel like everyone fits a role. They're not there just for the sake of being there. Whether they're, like I said, they have the shop, the combat, story related, they all fit in. And as the series progresses, these characters definitely get more backstory and become more central to the main plot points.
And that's something I do like a lot, too.
Yeah. And then also, there's returning characters. I mean, there's some characters that have been in every game of the series.
That is cool. Also, I've never played much. I've really just played this one. I played a little bit and I played 3, but I never got far.
Yeah. And it's kind of curious because, like I said, these games take over the course of a couple hundred years to start getting into them.
Damn. I know, like, 1 and 2 are shortly after each other, and then I know it gets farther from there.
Yeah. I would say the first 3 are all pretty much a couple of years apart from each other. Then when you get to 4 and 5, that's when things start. Those are prequels, and that's when time starts getting a little weird.
Someday. I definitely want to play more someday.
Oh, yeah, and they're quick games, too. That's, like I mentioned, that's the nice thing about this.
Not 3.
No, God, no. 3 goes on way too long. I agree with that.
I have 3. Never beat it.
I did, and I liked it up until the ending, but that's a review for another day. Let's talk about the first one here. Woo! I will say this, I still really much enjoy this game, but playing it now, boy, we put up with a lot of crap back in the 90s playing these old RPGs.
I mean, yeah, but we didn't know better, and this wasn't that bad compared to some of the shit I played.
No, but like one thing I forgot this game, the one thing this game did that drives me nuts is how much it forces you to take certain characters. And it's never just one character. It's like half your party slot, because you always got to have the main character, and then it usually gives you 2 or 3 other characters that are required for a particular story section. So then you're stuck with, you only have a slot, 2 other slots then to fill in there, and sometimes you have a character set in mind that you want to use, but the game's kind of limiting you, and then you get to that point in any RPG, I mean, this with any, like I mean, any RPG where level scaling, where you're going to have some characters that are just so ahead of others, and then you're going to have to grind to get those other ones up, which I understand that was just how RPGs were set up back then. That's not a fault about this game, but it is just one of those things playing, in 2026 is just like, oh, I'm glad we moved on from that.
Same. I mean, it didn't bother me, but I play a lot of older RPGs, and this wasn't that bad compared to some of the stuff I played.
No, it isn't. Like I said, and I would actually say this is a good beginner RPG because the combat is not overly complex. It's pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot of equipment. I mean, there is equipment management, but it's pretty straightforward. And then with the runes, each person can only have 1 rune at a time, which is like their magic. So it's nothing about this is really overcomplicated, because I know a lot of older RPGs, people don't like getting into them because there's a lot of menu, there's a lot of stats or mechanics, like Final Fantasy VIII, as an example. If you don't know what you're doing, that can be a confusing mess. And this is pretty straightforward to the point.
And it's not that difficult of a game either. I just brute force my way through it.
Oh, so. Yeah. You didn't use magic at all, or the Unity attacks, which are completely broken.
I just leveled up until I was in the 60s and went and beat the game pretty easily.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can definitely do it that way, but man, the Unity attack. It's just the Unity attacks are great because they're broken and there's no cooldown on them, so you could just spam them to no end, and they do ridiculous damage. Especially the one with the main character and then the Kai character, because it hits every enemy on screen for just stupid amounts of damage. Yeah, I still can't believe you didn't use any of that.
Yeah, I was a little surprised too, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
You know how I get. You've seen how I play games.
Yo, I have. Yeah, no, like I said, the combat system is fun. It's fast paced. I do like the fact that there are people that can only be in the back row that have long range attacks, and there's others that can only be in the front. So I think that does a little bit of strategy. And then there's some people that can use shields and others that can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's very good combat system too.
It is, and it's very snappy, and it's something that the series, for the most part, didn't mess around with until you get to Suikoden 4. That's what they were doing with that one, but they switched back.
Still. Someday. I need to play 4 and 5. But
oh god, 5 is so good. It's just the one that's forgotten by everyone. I think 5's better than 2. I'll die on that hill.
Okay, and anything else you want to say about this game?
No, I think that covers it all here. It's like I said, it's a fun game. Definitely give it a shot here. It's affordable, so everyone can now play it.
Yeah, I'm so happy that exists. And then we should go to your shelf stacker box. Where would you rank this?
I'm gonna put this on the shelf. It's just a good game. It's a game I go back to and play frequently because it's quick, it's fast paced, it's an enjoyable game. I definitely think it was kind of a game that kind of got overshadowed by a lot of other RPGs at the time, like especially Final Fantasy VII just came and just beat the shit out of this thing and threw it in a corner, which I'll be honest, I kind of like playing this better than Final Fantasy VII just because that's just a preference. I don't think Final Fantasy VII is a bad game at all, but I just prefer this being a little more quicker, and it is more unique, I think, with the mechanics, with the characters, the recruitment. The story, I think, is definitely different than other RPGs at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on the shelf here. It rightfully deserves there. It's a great foundation for a series that, for the most part, just got better as the series went on.
All right, that's what I've heard. I look forward to eventually playing more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you for joining, Joe, and stay tuned for the rest of our thoughts. All right, we should go to Shelf Stacker Box. And Ken, why don't you lead us in?
Yeah, sure. Let me think. This is a really hard decision. Shelf. Instantly. Immediately. Immaculately on the shelf. I don't use the term perfect game because all games have room, but that's pretty darn close. It's pretty darn close.
Yeah, perfect either for games. I do for movies, but not for games.
I don't for movies.
That's because you love movies more than I do.
No, I would never call a movie perfect because no.
There's a couple. Jurassic Park is one of them to me.
No.
Indiana Jones, the first one. Different conversation.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. And then Kyle, what about you?
Yeah, so shelf, easy. choice. If I did own my original copy and hadn't traded into that Green Bay comic book store that I mentioned for all my great games I traded in, I would have it there, but I do have the make, bought it on PS5. It's like my one physical PS5 game. Yeah.
And Desiree.
I would shelve it, but also I would find a way to shrine it. Or like give it a place of honor or somewhere, you know?
You know, that's the second time this weekend that Shrine has come up in 2 different episodes with not the same people. So maybe I should add another tier. I don't know if I want to.
Or like Hall of Fame it, you know?
I don't think you add Shrine, but I think if it deserves it, people will let you know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Minx.
I mean, there's only one video game I currently have tattooed on my body, and it's this one. So that's a pretty easy shelf or shrine, if I can pick that, for this one for me.
All right.
Yeah. Well, your body is a temple.
Exactly.
I need to get the courage up and get a tattoo someday. I want to, but I'm chicken shit.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to get a Legend of Zelda one?
Yeah, hey, you know what? She remembered and brought that up to me recently. Yeah, women don't forget.
It. Come and visit, and I'm going to bully you into it.
Do it before May, because I will bully you into it, and I'm good at bullying.
No, she remembers.
Yeah, if you wanted a Suikoden tattoo, which rude would it be?
None for me.
I'd get Necklord's profile pic if I was going to get a Suikoden tattoo.
I just want a Link tattoo. That's all I want.
Or a tattoo of that sneaky guy, blue hair, bowl cut guy.
Oh, I hate
Absolutely
that guy.
Oh, I should go last. I'm going to put this on the shelf. I really like this game. All the years ago, found it by accident. Still love the game. Like, I'm so happy this remaster exists, because I've been wanting to cover this game for so long, but I was like, well, the remaster's coming out. We'll just wait for that. It's coming out this year, I'm sure. We'll just wait for that. And I did that for like 3 years, and then finally came out, and I waited another year. As
you progressively put on your clown makeup.
I mean, it's fair in this case. Like, I kept waiting for Konami to release it. I'm like, it's coming. They didn't really release it yet, but it's coming. And, yep.
We got there eventually, though. And, you know, I am glad that we were able to play the remaster. I'm also glad that, you know, some of us were actually able to go back and revisit the original one so that we could do a comparison.
Yeah, me too.
Because some things are better in the remaster. But like Minx was saying, it seems like some of the fun personality of the first one was lost in translation.
I'd say it's one of those remasters where they just literally did upgrade the slightest bits. Like, not a lot was added and not a ton was changed.
That's fine sometimes.
Like, the core game is the core game.
Yes. It didn't need to be changed.
No, it just needed to be released so people could buy it again. Because
it got a little bit of polish.
Yeah, the polish. Yep. Yeah, spit, shine, polish, and get out and go out there and impress.
I can't remember if this was on PS3, the store or not.
It was.
Yeah.
It was, and I can prove it because I have it on my Vita right now.
I have it on my PS3.
Yep. I was going to say, how many copies of this do we own at this point?
Yeah, we own this every way you can.
3.
Yeah.
I own none because I don't keep my physical games for very long.
Nothing wrong with that. I should sell my physical copy of this because I'm never going to play it again.
I will buy it to have a spare.
So
honestly, yes.
Yep.
I'm a collector. I will keep my physical media as long as I can.
Would you give them a fair price for it?
Of course I would.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going anywhere, but I think about it every so often. I haven't gotten rid of any of my games yet, but someday. I think about it every so often.
It's worth moving them. It's worth moving them. Just bring them with you.
I've moved them many times. I mean, I still have Silent Hill 2 and 3.
Yeah, and you're smart to hang on to those.
Yeah, I'm not. I thought about it, but they stay right where they are on the shelf that I don't do. That's hidden by Funko Pops.
Oh, dang, I've got that one too.
Yeah, but I thought about it a few times. Like, oh, this is worth like a lot of money. Like, yeah.
Is Silent Hill 2 worth something these days?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Even with the HD collection and the remake, the original is still.
Oh yeah, wasn't the HD collection like borked, like just not good at all?
That one.
Yeah.
For Xbox 360, it was.
I have that too. The PS3 one is the one they actually fixed.
Yeah, and that's what I have.
We should introduce what we're talking about next week. Next week, you can hear me talk about Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh, is this the one that you weren't playing well?
Nope. I'll say it after the recording, but no, I did not play it correctly because I made a small mistake when I started that game. But you'll hear about that next week, and then we should go to plugs. And Kyle, where can people find you at?
Yeah, so I am on the RPG Show, therpgshow.com. We'll be recording our Romancing Saga 2 remake this week, so if you have any questions for that, let me know. Following that, we're going to do the Lunar 1 and 2 remasters.
Ooh, I need to play those.
Good time. Those. Yeah,
because I had the original PlayStation 1 collection, the working designs, But yeah.
Oh, Victor Ireland. Fantastic guy.
Yeah, totally did that. Like with the whole with the making of CDs.
Hey, the man is working designs as far as I know.
Yeah.
And Desiree, where will find you at?
You can find me on Blue Sky. You can find me probably on YouTube or something, or on Twitch. I might go back to do that. So who knows what I'll do next?
Okay, I was wondering if you got back to streaming again yet.
No, not yet.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, just twitch.tv/Desiree Corruption. All Desiree Corruption 64. Yeah.
There'll be
all lowercase. Yeah.
There'll be a link in the show notes for people to follow. I always do that for everyone that comes on and has something to plug. And if you enjoyed this episode, there's over 900 episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to hear our whole catalog, it is all on Podbean. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. A little dog can vote in our Patreon poll. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. Currently 2 polls again until I get worn out or get caught up and not caught up anymore. That's what I want to say. So yeah, definitely go do that. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube every episode I make during the month. Like these lovely people, Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch, and check out her podcast, Nerds Broadcast. And also check out Zach's show, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. Talks about the MCU movies, and they are currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. And also want to shout out to Bill Tucker with his podcast, Gamer Looks at 40, and his new show, Carrying My Cross. And also want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro, courtesy of Helena at Hell Has Fear. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And also, make sure you join our Discord. You want to chat with us, you want to be on the show, you want to suggest things for the show, I'll someday get to. Join the Discord. It's free. We're always happy to have new people chat on there and talk with us. You see a link in the show notes. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say, so we will see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Young Master, I think it's time to say goodbye.